friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I am so pumped for today's video because I'm going to be playing with the new Likely Makeup Ugly palette. I'm so pumped that Jordy came out with a new palette. I love Jordy so much. She doesn't upload a whole lot anymore just because she's dealing with her health and her pregnancy and just all sorts of stuff, but she was one of my favorite YouTubers and I still get so excited when she does upload a video, and I'm so excited to see a new product from her brand. Her brand currently has 2 blush palettes, which I have and love with my whole heart, and she has a whole slew of lashes, and it's been a really long time since her last launch and she finally dropped her first eyeshadow palette. In this video, I'm going to get into close-ups of the palette, swatches. I created this look that I'm really excited about and I just can't wait to get into it with you. I cannot promise a 2 looks video just because my filming schedule is absolutely crazy right now and I'm trying to balance filming things now and also pre-filming things for December because I'm going to be uploading every day until Christmas. So I can't promise a 2 looks video, but what I can tell you is I know for sure I'm doing an Instagram video / TikTok, and I'm pretty sure I want to incorporate it in a get ready with me. So I will have some more looks coming, don't you worry. Let me just give you my jewelry details as well before we hop into it. My plugs today are from Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. You can use my non-affiliated discount code battybean for 10% off. And I think this choker's from Shop Sun & Co. If it is, you can use my affiliate code battybean for 10% off. Anyways, let's just hop into it, do some swatches, close-ups, all that good stuff. So here is what she looks like. The artwork on the front is just so fun. It's so abstract and bright. It's bright and colorful and a lot without it being, I don't know how to explain it, because sometimes when palette packaging is a lot, it's like too much for me, but this is like chaotic in the best way ever. So this is the inside of the Ugly palette, and I just love the name of this palette because the inside is anything but. I do kind of wish that the background was either black or white because then you'd be able to see the color story for more truly of what it is, because when I first looked at this, I thought it was just another rainbow palette, but the more I looked at it, the more I realized it was not just a typical rainbow palette. We have 8 mattes, 4 shimmers. This is also smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a little bit like larger sized of a palette, but I'm actually really content with this size. The shimmers are very metallic and smooth. They're not glitzy sparkly, but they're just very shiny metallic and I really enjoy them. I just love the colors of the mattes that she chose for this. I love that dark indigo bluey purple. I love the dark dingy greenish gray color. It's a very unique deepening shade that isn't just like a black or a brown. I love the bright pops of color. I think this is so much fun and I can't wait to continue playing with it. I have so many ideas. So this was the palette. I'm excited to get into it and show you how I created this look because I think it's very fun. I used so many shades for this look. So let's just get into it and I will give you my thoughts so far at the end of the video. Hello my friends, how's it going? I am so excited to dive into this palette. I actually used my Clown Blush palette today just in celebration of a new Likely Makeup release, and I'm already so happy and I can't wait to dive into this palette. I also did end up using the light pink shimmer as my face highlight and I'm obsessed with it. It's just so glossy looking. I'm feeling pretty good. I am going to prime with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I love this stuff. I feel like this is a very controversial eye primer. From what I've seen, people either love it or hate it, and I absolutely love it. I don't know what to tell you. I've had some people ask me if I have any like special tricks to make it work, and I don't. I just use it like I would any other eye primer. I put it on, blend it out, and I go to town, and it just works for me. So I want to start with Abstract right here. I'm going to take that on my MOTD Cosmetics B1 brush. I'm obsessed with these brushes, by the way. I think they're amazing. These were sent to me, but I literally just bought 2 more sets because I just love them. They're so small and precise. It's a set of 5. I cannot get enough of them. I'm not trying to do anything super precise right now. I basically just want to lay down this purple and then I'll start blending it out and then deepening it up here in a minute. You want a little bit of a slightly angled look, so I'm kind of angling it upwards just a little bit. Okay, so now I want to start just smoothing this purple out more and blending it out, so I want to take Painterly, this blue right here. I love the names of the colors that she chose. She always does such a good job making really cool creative names. Like all of her blush palettes have really cool names as well. I'm going to take this on my Blend Bunny B5 brush, by the way. Just a very little bit, and I'm using very light pressure. And I'm kind of going right on top of the purple just because I am going to add more purple and just kind of go back and forth. But I really just want to create a very soft blend between the purple and the blue. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was saying before that though. I got mesmerized by this shade of blue. It's so pretty, especially next to this purple. I love that color. I am loving the combination of this blue and purple. I think it's so incredibly pretty. And these are blending really nice and soft so far. I'm gonna go back in with a tiny, tiny, tiny bit more of abstract, just to re-intensify that purple a little bit. On that first brush I used, the Blend Bunny 1 brush. So I do want to deepen it up just a tad bit more with the shade Ugliest. And I know she picked that shade because that is literally deemed the ugliest shade, not that she thinks it's the ugliest shade. And it's so funny to me because this is like one of my favorite colors ever. Like, yes, please give me a dingy, dirty, dark, grayish olive. Like, I think it's so beautiful. I'm just kind of lightly tippy-tapping it in the very, very, very outer corner of my eye. Because I don't want to like cover up everything I did, I just want to create a little bit more depth. Now I'm just going to kind of go back with my previous brushes, add a little bit more purple in the mix, and then also a little bit more blue with my corresponding brushes. I definitely did lose my purple a little bit at this point. It's a little less purpley blue and it's a little bit more just smoky blue, but I'm not hating it, so we will proceed. I want to take Sour now. I'm gonna take that on this little B4 brush. And this shade, I just want to swirl in the front part of my crease, connecting into the blues and what used to be the purples. I can still kind of see the purple a little bit when I kind of tilt my head different directions, so I'm not mad at it. Basically, my goal today was cram as many colors on my eye as possible, so I think we're doing good. Putting lots of focus here by my brow because I really like the look of that, and plus I am going to be doing a half cut crease, so I want to make sure there's plenty of color up here to still shine through. And I'll just take my brush that I used with the blue, no additional product, just to make sure that they are scooted together nicely. And now I want to work on the lower lash line a tiny bit. I want to take Bellyache. With this one I'm just going to use my B3 brush, the last brush in this brush set, and I want to just kind of smoke it right here in the front, just for a little pink pop. I think that'll also tie nicely with the pink blush that I put on today. I mean, I think it looks fine without the pink on my eyes too, but you know, I want to cram a lot of shadows on my eyes, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wipe off my B1 brush with the white handle, my biggest fluffy brush, and I'll just kind of lightly scoot along the edge of that. I want to take my NYX Glitter Primer because I use it with all of my shimmers. I'm just gonna take it on this old flat brush, and I'm going to put a little bloop on it. And then I'm just going to pop it across the lid. And then I'm gonna just kind of pretend like I'm carving out my crease just so that it's nice and sticky and prepped for me to put shadow on. I personally go right above my natural crease and follow the roundness of my eyeball because that's what I found works best for me. So basically I want to cut it with the blue shade Tired, and then I want to do Mel Drop into it. So it's a nice gradient from blue to green, and I think that'll be a nice contrast with my lid because my crease kind of goes green to blue. So this time it's gonna go blue to green, and I think it's gonna look really cool. So I'm gonna pick Tired up on my same sticky brush, and I'm just gonna go right up against it. Oh, that's really pretty. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about these shimmers because in pictures they kind of just looked a little bit satiny. But then when I got it in person, I was like, no, these don't look satiny. And then when I got around to swatching them for the beginning part of this video, I realized they're just very metallic, just that shiny metallic feel. They're not sparkly, they're not crazy glitzy, but they're just very wet looking. And I do enjoy that as well. Now that that's laid down, I'm flipping the same brush over to the clean side, and I have the shade Mel Drop. So it can go right underneath of it. And I like everything to kind of lay at an angle, so I want the blue to kind of lay like this, not like this or like this, but just diagonal, and then I can stack the green right under it also at a diagonal. So it goes a little bit higher up here and then tapers smaller when I get to the front of the eye. Ooh, I'm having so much fun with this look. And then once I get the green laid down, I'm just gonna kind of tippy tap with both sides of the brush, just creating a really soft merge between the two shimmers, which tends to be really easy to do with shimmers. You don't have to work too hard. Now I'm actually just gonna take that first brush I used, the B1 that I used with the purple, no additional product, and I'm just gonna very lightly scoot on this edge so that it flows from matte to shimmer nicely. And then just for the heck of it, I'm gonna take my brush I used with the blue to do the same thing. I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like my eyes just look like very acidy. I don't know how to explain it. I love it though. Then for the inner corner, I was thinking we could use Luxe right here. I was gonna use the pink, but since I used this on my face, I thought the mint would be cuter. And plus, I think this will tie in with my look super nicely. I am quite content with this look. I'm going to pick out an eye pencil, something for my lips. I did pick up 2 new pairs of Likely lashes. I picked up Anxious Angel, which I've used in the past, and they're beautiful. I also picked up Blissful Baby, which I think I'm gonna wear these today because I haven't worn this pair before ever. So yeah, I'm gonna do all that, and I will be back when I'm complete. All right, this is my final look. I think it looks really good. I just love all these colors thrown onto my face. I think it's so pretty. I ended up throwing the Loverboy pencil from Colourpop in my waterline just to place some extra attention to that lower lash area. My lashes are those Blissful Baby ones, and I did kind of forget how a little bit frustrating Likely lashes are the first time you put them on. They're a little difficult to form to your eye. They have a little bit of a stiffer band, but I remembered after the first time they become easier to put on, so maybe they won't be as frustrating next time. And then on my lips, I went with the BFF pencil from Colourpop and the Hermie Luxe Gloss from the Rudolph collection. It's just a clear gloss with little pink sparkles in it, and I thought it would look cute. So there you have it. This is my look complete with the Ugly palette. Let me zoom out and I'll give you my thoughts so far. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I had so much fun creating this look. I feel very cute. I'm gonna be very content wearing this for the rest of the day. Let's get into chatting about the palette itself though. I had a really fun time with this. I found all the mattes to blend pretty easily. If any of them gave me trouble, Abstract I might have had to blend a little bit longer than the other shades, but it is a very saturated purple based color, so that's not surprising to me. But everything else seemed to blend with such ease. Once I got that blue on the purple, it was smooth sailing. It was so easy to work with. Even deepening it up with Ugliest was very easy, and then packing Sour and Bellyache onto my eyes as well was a breeze. The shimmers, while I do wish they were more like glitzy sparkly, I'm not mad at what they look like. They're just very wet and glossy looking, and I'm really impressed with how beautiful the light pink is as a face highlight as well. I think the only shades I haven't used so far are the red, orange, and yellow, so I will definitely incorporate those in a look soon. So far, I'm really happy with this. I don't have my full thoughts just yet, just because it's my first time using this palette, and this is their first eyeshadow palette, so I'm not experienced with their shadows at all because this is their first time. But so far I'm happy. I'm excited to see where they go from here. I hope that maybe more releases are gonna start coming out because it had been so long since their last one when this one came out. I hope we see some more things because I'm really excited. I would love to see another blush palette from her or even single blushes, and I would also love to see highlights from her. That would make me very happy. I would love to hear your thoughts though. Did you pick that palette up? Do you want to pick it up? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Have you tried anything from Likely Makeup before? If so, what are your favorite things? If you made it to the end of this video, I guess leave me some just like rainbow and butterfly emojis, because that's just kind of what this palette's all about. It's all kinds of colorful and butterflies. And if you like this video, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything. I post every day on Instagram, and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I post most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.